Welcome to another episode of Ruff Talk VR, a weekly podcast with in-depth game reviews, exclusive developer interviews, and the latest MetaQuest and virtual reality news. We join our hosts, the father-son team of D. Scruffles and Stratus today, as they spend another episode breaking down and discussing the world of virtual reality.
Hey, welcome to this episode of Ruff Talk VR, coming at you with the last news episode before the holiday.
Dun, dun, dun.
And it wouldn't be a last of the it's not last of the year yet, but it wouldn't be one of the last of the year if we didn't have a technical mishap. We did what I thought was a great opening 5 minutes. I look, and it is not recording. Broke my heart.
It's all right.
We're out
still
here.
had a good conversation.
Yeah. And you know what? It's a good
You
one.
didn't miss much.
No, we were
Literally got sidetracked from welcome to this episode to
well, you know, it's a good end of the year wrap up.
happy holidays, happy Hanukkah,
We've had
Festivus.
We've had a fun year. Went to PAX, had our Ruffathon, 2 Ruff Talk VR gaming showcases, so it's been a good year. And
I'm not complaining.
we're
Got the Woozer 4 vest. I've been chilling with that bad boy.
yeah, you've been loving it. You were saying you were even thinking of bringing it to work.
I think, well,
Or
yeah,
the
not
drive
to
to
work.
work.
I'm just going to bring it on the drive. Probably once the weather, because I don't want to like drain the battery sitting in the freezing cold.
Mm-hmm.
So when spring comes, dude, no brainer. Pop the earbud skis in.
You love it.
Like thumping music. So it's,
I hear you talk about it multiple times a week. You're absolutely in love with yours.
yeah.
And one of the fun conversations that we had that is now lost to
It's gone.
the ether.
I don't even care about it anymore.
You were telling me you've been petitioning to get an Aztec death whistle for Christmas, but you're probably
It's
not.
on my wish list.
But it's been made clear to you.
I'm hard to buy for. So I put Aztec. Same with I have suture skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slab of fake skin, whap, with different
To
cuts
practice
on
the stitches.
it. Yeah, it gives you a full array of all
But
the
that's
needles.
a good, useful skill.
Hello? Yeah. The only thing I won't do is like, psst, hey, you need that fixed. But if you find yourself in need,
Start fires just to put them out.
yeah, no, but I want to know how to do it. So that's been there for 5 years now. But I threw the Aztec death whistle on there, and Tracy's like, there's no way in hell I'm buying it for you. And I'm like, I know someone who owns one, and they said it's legit. It works good.
It sounds fun, you know?
She's like, why would you need it? And I said, why wouldn't you need it?
Somebody breaks in the house and you whip that thing out,
Dude, if
their ass is turning around, walking away.
I'm not saying this is what I would do with it,
Neighbor
But-
pisses you off.
but I would have I'd have AI give me 82 dates out of the year randomly between 2:30 and 4:30 in the morning at random. So there's no predictability to it. I'd stick my head out my window, just fucking blow that thing as hard as I can and just close the window and then sit back, go on Facebook forum and watch that shit fucking light up. Like people be like, what is that thing? And I thought I'm bringing it in the woods, like near where the woods end, and just as hard as I can. I've seen video of it. It's heart alarming.
I just think of some, you know, back in the day, some group approaching close to the Aztecs. You just hear that, like, dude,
You're gone.
I'm out.
I'm not going that direction.
I doubt they just blew one of them too. There's probably
It didn't start making that noise till I got close.
Mm-hmm.
So if it stops, if I go away, I know not to go. It's a great dude. Everybody should own one.
But I think you were saying Tracy's made it clear you're not getting one.
Yeah, this morning.
Santa does not bring Aztec death whistles for Christmas.
I was looking at presents and I was like, is one of these the Aztec death whistle? I can't say it. Aztec death whistle.
You didn't do it the first time. You didn't make any mistake our first go
That's all
around,
right.
you know?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I wanted it. But we'll see. She could be lying.
And that'd be a smart way to do it.
She's
Instead
not
of
good at
saying,
lying.
oh, it's that small box right there. It's in your stocking. And then
I think she's scared I'll use it.
use it on my enemies.
Right on point. I'll use it in VR.
And oh my God, playing Forefront. Someone,
Falling out of the plane.
You had we were playing Forefront and Ghosts of Tabor last night.
Yeah.
And you had a great moment in Forefront with crashing into a kid.
Oh man. Well, I didn't know it was a kid until I crashed into him, but I grabbed an ATV at headquarters. He obviously had grabbed his from wherever, and I come whipping around the corner. I mean, if the thing could be on two wheels, it was on two wheels, and I look up and I see somebody doing exactly what I'm doing, and I'm thinking, wow, okay, we're both on board. We're going to kill each other. I know what's going to happen.
It's not your first rodeo of this.
Nah, I've been seeking that out. That's why I grabbed the ATV and fucking blam. We both hit each other. Kaboom. We both die. All of a sudden I hear this like obviously young kid, I'll say maybe 11 by age, hasn't gone through the voice change yet. Mom, oh my God. And he's dying laughing. He's like, you're not going to believe what's happened. And then someone near me had started walking. So he assumed it was me. And he goes, oh, I thought we both died. And then realized we did and couldn't have been more excited and just laughing at watching that go down, because you can hear people in your mic when you die till you respawn.
Mm-hmm.
The kid was having the time of his life. The excitement he had telling his mom that me and some other person on an ATV just had a head-on collision and we both died. Nothing but fun. That kid seemed pretty cool.
I love the genuine excitement.
Oh, it was 100. Yeah, you caught the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right?
I just happen to be rolling in because oftentimes it will be like, we'll either be together or, we're communicating at which bases we're going to hit. Because, it's not, to me, the game's not about kills and deaths. It's about taking bases.
It's about winning, dude.
Yes. We play Conquest mode. Yeah,
A lot of people let me down.
In Conquest?
Yeah.
Dude, I hate when you see those 5 teammates at the HQ just sitting there playing touch butt.
Waiting for a helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not there, go.
Yeah.
If it's in the air, it's going to be there a long time.
Look, you want the helicopter all the time, I know, but you'll just go and then sometimes you spawn back and it's there.
If it's there, it's there. If it's not, I'm taking something else.
Go get in the action. We got some bases take. So yeah, I was like, oh, you at C or E or whatever base it is. And then, I get there, your guy's laying on the ground. I hear the kid go, I don't know, did we both die? Oh my God, we did die. He was going crazy. It was awesome.
Yeah, it made me wish I was in game mic.
Mm-hmm. Would have been like, yeah, kid, that was freaking awesome.
Because there's some kids that aren't.
Oh, there was one.
Aren't that fun?
There's a couple kids on our team last night that were being super annoying. I would have rather had the kid that you crashed into.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also.
I'd rather have double the servers.
Dude, the East Coast servers, when we go in,
they're jammed.
Be like, just trying to find one that's under 32 people.
You're on the West Coast or Australia, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Well, at the time we play, at least. I'm sure you hop in midnight when it's then 9 p.m. West Coast is probably the same. But yeah, man,
there's shit at like 3 a.m. our time.
Their servers are packed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them credit there. And then it's a bit of a Christmas Eve tradition. We always go out to eat on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
This year we're doing hot pot.
Hot pot.
Love hot pot.
No barbecue, just the hot pot.
Yes, the spot we go to is all you can eat hot pot, but for an extra fee, you can get the all you can eat barbecue as well too. Korean barbecue where you cook it yourself. I like Korean barbecue. I wasn't super blown away with this place's last time we went, but the soup was the star of the show. So this time I'm just getting the soup.
The consensus in the chat was,
we're like, is anyone doing barbecue? Nope.
I mean, I'll say the barbecue was shit.
Mm-hmm.
It really wasn't good. The soup, totally different animal.
The broth is so good. And it's all you can eat too. Mm-hmm. So, in our Lost recording,
great customer service.
I was asking you how many rounds you think you're going to do?
3 at the most.
That's impressive.
I'm going to roll deep the first one with the plate of meat, for sure, like the rolled beef. Definitely the slab of ramen, a bowl of rice, so you can see the rice is going to fuck me in the end, because that's where broth is. You can drink that all day, but start adding rice to it. Some bok choy going to get thrown in there. There's another either leafy or some sort of greenie I want to throw in there.
Bok choy is so good.
What's weird is the soup that I get, though, visually.
You said I won't use the terms that you used.
It looks gross.
Mm-hmm.
Like visually, even in the picture, like,
is it a little milky almost?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, a little milky, cloudy, questionable.
But then you taste it.
Some things floating in it that you don't eat.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there for
flavor.
Some weird nuts I've never seen. It was like not a selling point, but I had to try it. And it's the best. It was so good.
I'm glad you got
so much flavor in it.
And they're wicked cool here. Like if you get a broth and you don't like it, whatever, they'll switch it out.
Yeah. They'll let you mix and match. Give me a quarter of each. Halfway through, you could be like, I don't want this broth anymore. Give me that one. They don't care.
It's all you can eat. But realistically, how much broth can you consume?
And realistically, broth doesn't cost $50. So they got you.
Yeah,
have as much broth as you want, sir.
I know. I'm definitely going in with some ramen. Definitely same as you, the beef. Probably as well as some bok choy. That's probably going to be, and then I'll frick ton of bean
Dude, the
sprouts.
amount-
I love the bean sprouts.
What I can't remember is the menu for the items for both the food
Mm-hmm. And the veggies.
and it's just so much. And then they have appetizers too. You can get,
Mm-hmm.
which
I'm saving my room for the soup.
yeah, because they don't have like ragoons and shit.
I don't think
I think
so.
I think they had spring rolls.
I love spring rolls too, though.
I
Maybe we'll
did.
see.
I could make a living touring the country eating Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but every day. I would not. I swear to God, I wouldn't have a problem.
I love food in general.
Especially if you throw like hot pots and shit in there.
Yeah, I'm excited for
Some
it.
pho and
That was only the second hot pot spot. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to be a 3-word
hot pot
rhyme.
spot.
Hot pot spot. That was only the second one I'd ever been to. The first one was like, you pick the meat you want, but you pay for it. Buy the meat, not all you can eat. All you can eat's the way to go with hot pot.
I mean, I'd rather pay the extra for the all you can eat, versus that because
Yeah, 10 pieces of beef for this price. Like nah, I want to keep it coming.
I'm gonna feast.
So
Although I do believe if you, with this place too, there's mention that if you waste food, they're gonna charge you for it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can fill your table with food,
But you better eat it all.
eat it.
I've fallen into that
Grandma's
trap.
watching.
I've fallen into that trap with all you can eat sushi spots because what I've learned with all you can eat sushi spots is every round that you order another one, the amount of fish in there is less and the amount of rice is more.
To fill you.
So like those last round you get, it's always so little fish and it's just like, and how much rice can you eat? Like you said, the rice is gonna.
That's what's gonna hurt me. But I want the bowl of rice.
Do you put it in the soup or do
No.
you?
I do
just like
stuff
to eat
out
it?
and
Okay.
then I use the flavored rice. More of a traditional style.
Okay. Good stuff. So I'm definitely excited for that. And then, man, Christmas Eve is going to be great for me because I'm doing that. We're going
Hat
nice
is
and early
itching
as
the
well.
Shit out of my ear.
The hat.
Yeah, it's driving me crazy.
You're going to make it
dude.
through the whole episode with it?
No way, man. You're gonna try. It's just because the muffs are pushing the fur into my ear hole.
Oh, man.
Don't like that.
I've been watching the show Pluribus on Apple TV, and their season finale of season 1 is on Christmas Eve as well, too. So I got a great Christmas Eve ahead of me.
Nice.
I'm
I watched
excited.
Chappelle's new stand-up last night.
Yeah. I messaged you saying I was watching it, and I was like, you definitely got to watch it. And then by the time you came over today, you're like,
we watched it.
Yeah, it was great.
It came out yesterday. We watched it yesterday. Works for me.
Did it really only drop yesterday? I just happened to turn on Netflix, and it was on the,
It dropped yesterday.
Netflix knows I like stand-up comedy.
Because I was when you sent me the message, I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm on Netflix every day of my life.
Yeah.
How did I not see this? And I turned on Netflix and boom, right there, the first one, like Dave Chappelle. I'm like, thank you.
Netflix does a great job with their stand-up specials.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
somebody,
documentaries.
Ninja Guy VR shared in our Discord this morning that Netflix bought Ready Player Me.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that either.
Weird.
That was an interesting, that's not on our official list of news or anything, but
Nope.
I didn't see that coming. Netflix doesn't exactly go crazy for their gaming
You
division.
know who saw it coming? Ready Player Me with a fat sack of cash.
Yeah.
I didn't see what they sold it for though.
I don't know if that was public. I got to look at it.
Yeah, I
But
didn't see the number.
I mean, a little bit surprised that they're investing more in their gaming division. It's
Well, they've
often
wanted-
neglected.
They're weird, right? Because they've wanted to get into gaming. They've tried all sorts of different.
There is Netflix gaming that
Yeah.
comes with a bunch of apps.
but they just can't figure it out.
In the talks for buying Warner Brothers, because it's funny, people think buying, like when a company buys another company, they think it's like going to the Home Depot and buying a hammer and it's just done. Like that's not going to be done till probably 2028 because late next year, third quarter next year, Warner Brothers is going to, divert some of their assets. They're going to split off from, I think they're splitting one of their divisions is going to remain and then they're selling the others. That's Q3 of 2026. And then it has to start to go through federal approval. And in
takes a
all
little
that
while.
time, negotiations can still happen. But Netflix was saying that they didn't even consider Warner Brothers gaming division and studios as part of their asking price when they made the offer. And like Warner Brothers put out Hogwarts Legacy, a year ago? And that game was huge. So, kind of surprised to see them buy Ready Player Me. That one's snuck under the radar. But to kick off the actual news, as teased on the Ruff Talk VR gaming showcase, Ghosts of Tabor has officially added their next IP collaboration DLC, which is Splinter Cell. A Splinter Cell crossover in Ghosts of Tabor. And it comes with the latest wipe, which happened on December 17th, which was also announced on the Ruff Talk VR Gaming Showcase. So we're big fans of wipe. It's like, everyone's back to starting point. I get all my money back, because usually by the end of
I'm broke.
Yeah, it doesn't take me long. But they brought a bunch of changes with this wipe. The bunker is brand new. Market's now in your bunker. The bunker is just like, there's a lot of changes with it. Market's in your bunker. Now they have these new storage cabinets.
Changes is an understatement.
I think all for the better.
It's 1,000% an entirely new. Forget everything.
Mm-hmm. The bunker is brand new.
Only thing that you're going to look at and remember is a couple of screens and a cat.
Yeah, I was glad the bunker cat's still there.
Dude, I was ill prepared for how big of a change that was.
I remember you go, can I still just teleport to the market the old school way?
Nope.
Navigate the signs.
Go down the rope or down the ramp there.
But there's a bunch of storage containers as well, too. There's a bunch of storage cabinets. So I think they organize a shit ton more mannequins. I think that the organizing...
The ability to hold so much more stuff. It's ridiculous.
It's way for the better. Even the conveyor belt where you pull things out of your storage, screen where it lists everything that's not out. It is so much different now.
I would say
I accidentally spawned all my guns out.
I did twice. I'm like, I clicked on it.
Yeah, no, you got to decrease the number that you want to spawn out.
Oh shit! Now they're telling you. Now you have the ability to do just that.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. But again, I literally have to spend over an hour in my bunker to get familiar with every room. There's signs because your shit's so big. You need signs with direction arrows. And each one's going to have like 4 locations. Boom, boom. The grow room's operational. I got my power up and running, which was, that was neat. That was real neat to do.
See it all turn on.
Yeah. You put in the spark plugs, you put in the power board and go to that huge freaking electrical panel. And it all just turns on. I'm like, wow, this is crazy, dude.
They do such a good job. So the Splinter Cell DLC was big. Wipe was big. And all the changes just to the bunker alone. And then we went in. It's been a couple weeks since we went in. So anytime I take a couple weeks off of Ghosts of Tabor, I'm getting smoked. Our first round we go in. Dude, we're looting on island so good. I got a laser for my gun the first house we went into. I have almost a backpack full of stuff in the first 5 minutes.
Was full.
Yeah.
It was. I was starting to, right before the incident you're going to speak of, I was starting to tighten everything up because I'm like, I can squeeze a couple more things in here.
I was like, dude,
we're going into the full, like.
I was ready to get the hell out of there as soon as it let us extract out because,
that wasn't happening.
These days, unlike back in the day, you can't extract right away. You have to wait for a certain amount of time and the extraction points to open. So, we're like, well, we gotta move out anyway at some point. Let's go loot a little bit more. I go, hey, look, there's another house at the bottom of the hill. We head in there. I see what I think is an NPC. And then we're watching it, and you're like, hey, where'd he go? We can't find him anymore, which...
Red flag 1.
In hindsight, yes, you said it today. That should have been the moment that we turned around and went away and should have figured that's not an NPC if he's hiding like that. And I went, I think I know the house he went into. So I split away from you. Mistake number 2. Never split up from your team. If we both went in there at once, he would have died. Nope. I go in there. I turn the corner. Somebody's waiting there with a gun freaking out. Blam! 1 shot to the head. I'm dead. I was like, shit. That was the ultimate, you take a week or 2 off from Ghosts of Tabor, you're getting smoked. So, yeah. But the update's great. I think the bunker changes are awesome. I love these IP collaborations, too.
I don't think they're going to stop with the I think Scott's having
he's
a field day going out because he said it. This is one of his favorite. I mean, Tom Clancy's no joke.
Dude, they got Terminator. Now they have Splinter Cell.
I put Splinter Cell over Terminator.
I do too, personally.
I can believe that Splinter Cell could be real. I believe in the future Terminator, especially nowadays, could be real. But in current form, if Splinter Cell, fucking environment world, to me is believable.
Yeah,
and it seems to fit right into the Ghosts of Tabor environment. So
Mm-hmm. And it's all these DLCs are aesthetic. You know, it's not like pay to win or anything like that.
There's no advantage you're getting.
So far they've done
super stealth all of a sudden.
Terminator, Payday. I can't forget Payday. Terminator, Payday, and Splinter Cell.
Fucking those masks are awesome.
I know, because we have the Founding Fathers back. We get every DLC.
I can't take one in ever, but I don't want to lose it.
Mm-hmm. Even though it'll come back at Wipe, you can buy it probably
maybe the week before Wipe. I'll take them in. I almost last night was going to load up with shit you can, unless you're a Founding Father, you can't get.
Just because you're going to get it back?
Just so somebody would get it all.
Mm-hmm.
But it would suck if it was somebody with Founding Father. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, so I got 2 gold everything. Who cares?
No, but the great Wipe, great new.
Dude, crushed it. The artwork is amazing in the bunker as well. It looks like the guns are a little tighter as well as far as the artwork. I have nothing to compare the artwork in the bunker to other than the resolution that I see it as.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a home run.
Oh, performance was great too until I got killed, but you know, yeah. So good stuff. Great DLC. Glad to see Wipe happen.
You went and sought that out, dude.
Yeah, I'm like in hindsight, I would have done so much different.
Yeah, no, again, the biggest red flag, and what's sad is it even came out of my mouth is because you saw around the corner before I did, you're like, that's weird, he's gone. He's in the house. I'm like, NPC ran from the fucking hall, like outside the house to inside. I'm like,
oh, somebody sitting there with a gun ready to go. Oh man, I was so mad.
Saw your laser flipping all around. Oh man, that was fantastic. But I can't wait to go in.
I was so disappointed.
That and Forefront, I'm pretty content with shooters.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. And then with a game that's coming up that has all my attention as well, it's like the perfect combination of life for me as a gamer.
So great stuff there.
Oh, that was actually what you were talking about. Go figure. So came out last week. I received this from the MetaQuest Creator Program Beat Saber Coldplay Music Pack.
Comes without an affair.
That's up to you, man. You could get a little touchy-feely while playing it. Be like, I want that experience.
If you work in HR, get your boss in there.
I want I'm fired and the whole world has made me a meme for the past 6 months. But Beat Saber Coldplay Music Pack comes with some non-recycled environments. Thank you very much. We are paying attention to that. It is as normal. This is not a Metallica DLC, so you're not paying through the teeth. $1.99 per song if that's your thing, or $14.99 if you're like, I'm going for it. I'm a Coldplay diehard. Admittingly, I am not. There's a couple of songs that I actually know out of the list, so I played them on hard, expert plus. Didn't finish expert plus, but got real far. Like,
I think I know three of those songs.
Get what I'm saying?
I know Clocks. I know Yellow. I know Viva La Vida. And I know Speed of Sound too.
So the full list real quick. A Sky Full of Stars. Some people are diehards. A Sky Full of Stars. Adventure of a Lifetime. Clocks, which you mentioned. Feels Like I'm Falling in Love. Hate the way they write it like that. Good Feelings. All capitalized. I'm yelling that. Something Just Like This. Speed of Sound. Talk. Trouble. Viva La Vida, which I did. We Pray. Featuring Little Sims. Burno. I know I'm getting old, but I don't know a single name on there. Little Sims, Burna Boy, Elena, and Teeny. And then
Teeny wrote big.
Yelling, Teeny. Teeny's not Teeny.
Those sound
it's like a name like Tiny. You're not Tiny. And then concludes with Yellow. So if you are like me and only want a couple, hey, couple bucks, $4, get you 2, or just go for the Gusto, which I'd honestly recommend, because it sucks when you go to replay stuff and you look and you're like, why did I never get that?
Mm-hmm.
It just looks incomplete. So there we are. They also have makes you wonder if this is why this is happening now, because coming up at the end of the month, there's going to be a 180-degree Coldplay concert in Meta Horizon, which I'm not going to lie, I've been interested in checking some of these out, just haven't seen an act that makes me want to go check it out.
I wonder if there's going to be a bunch of people in there like pretending to be the
100%,
the people that got caught.
100%.
You're going to see
there's going to be all these arms
yes,
over each other. It's just going to be rows of people mocking. Why wouldn't you? I mean, you thought of it instantly.
Yeah.
You're like, shit, dude, if I was in
That's
there,
synonymous with Coldplay to me now.
What's going to be weird is they have no touchy zones in Horizon World. I thought they do.
I don't think you can touch somebody in Horizon World, yeah.
Yeah, they have so you can't come up to a stranger. You have to opt for that.
I don't even know if they give you the option. I don't know. I'm not the Horizon World expert by any means.
I don't even know. But if they don't, that's what it's going to look like. If they do, they ain't going to look like that. It's just going to look like nothing. People are going to be forced to just have fun. But I'm having fun with the songs that I do know.
Beat Saber's like your favorite rhythm game, still holds up. They do a great job with DLCs.
Dude,
so
some of the reviews are horrendous for Beat Saber occasionally, right? And it was 1 star. This game is shit. They don't do anything. Just these shock drops, these crappy shock drops. There's never any DLCs for it. It was the weirdest thing I ever read. I'm like, how old is this? And I'm like, wow, a month old. Interesting.
Some people just live in a different universe.
On Quest, too. It's not like you're a PlayStation player being like, I feel robbed. Which they're not even saying that. It's still a top game.
The one thing I wish the Quest Store would take from Steam is showing somebody's playtime on a review. Where Steam does, Steam will show the amount of time that they played when they left the review and the amount of time they've played since then. There was one game, I forget what it's called. It's some free-to-play MMO RPG type game. And they had 900 hours in it at the time of review. And they said, do not recommend. You played 900 hours of it and you're not going to recommend. And then it said time since playing there, a total of 1,100. So since reviewing it,
an extra 200 hours.
Like, what are we doing, people? How are you going to play 900 hours of a game? So I would love to see that player's playtime of the game that they gave a bad review for. They're probably in like 500, 600 hours.
Probably nothing but shock drop shit, too.
Own every DLC in shock drop,
It's so stupid.
Yeah. If you play a couple hundred hours of a game, it should be an automatic positive rating. Unless the developers do something absolutely outrageous. So we're getting that time of year, just like Halloween. Everyone starts doing Halloween updates. We're getting to the winter updates. A lot of festive themed stuff coming. Dungeons of Eternity did one last week, but this week, Gorn 2, they're adding a new dungeon brawler mode, and that is part of its winter themed update. So, this is going to add things like icy floors, quote unquote, new dungeon hazards, and the ability to freeze enemies. That's cool.
Icy floors, I kind of dig. That means you're probably going to be slipping and sliding and not falling down.
And that last month for Thanksgiving, they did Shanksgiving, which was a time.
That's some prison shit there, dude.
Time sensitive turkey hunt game mode. So cool stuff. I like these seasonal updates. Gives you something to look forward to with next year too. Where you're like, oh, I hope they do it again. So Gorn 2 staying up to date with some festive themed updates.
And they have a really good community following, so might not always be my go-to jam, but it's definitely an enjoyable game.
Yeah, good stuff.
So we've talked about it for weeks. We've seen the videos. It is out now in early access for $8.99, an unconfirmed full release date. I'm talking about Espire's MR missions, which is its own game. Now, what's cool is if you own Espire 2, you already get it for free, which is freaking mind-boggling. So this is MR missions in your house, in your play space. I haven't done it yet. I'm super excited to try it. There's 29 different missions. There's traps. It looks like you have to sneak up on some people, hold them up. Dude, I got nothing bad to say about this. I think they're being more than generous by saying, hey, if we feel bad that we're coming out with this and you'd have to buy it, so we're giving it to you for free. I'm not misreading that, right? That is 100% correct.
If you owned it prior to launch, then yeah, you get it
for free. And if you buy it after, you get it as a discounted rate. That's crazy. Second time I've seen a developer do this too, if I remember correctly.
I remember Maze Theory did it with everyone that did their free demo.
Yep. So I'll be able to give feedback. I know you'll be able to give some hands-on feedback, but again, just based on the videos we've seen alone, my only fear, because it's saying it's really going to it's going to really adapt to your play space. I don't have the biggest play space.
Well, it says 21 small-scale single-room missions and 8 large-scale multi-room missions.
The last time I saw a large scale, I didn't meet the qualifications.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. But I'm going to be a little bummed knowing if I can't do the large ones. I'm thinking with the kitchen, with the way it is, with a corner, that's what it's going to look for.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want shit going down my stairs. Bro, I'm excited. This is kind of like,
even the full cost too of $8.99 is very cheap for what it is.
it's not a tech flex. It's early access. They are promising a full release. I trust this studio. Nothing bad to say. Proven track record of good quality stuff. How could this be any better or worse? I mean, it can't. So
Go support a great dev.
Yeah, I'll have definitely
we love Espire,
been able
Mike.
to try it by our last episode of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Espire, Mike, but again,
He's an OG.
It's one thing to make something. It's another thing to like consistently make something good and then get better and better and still improve old stuff.
Their MR missions were a highlight back on the Espire 2 when it was like mixed reality was really just starting to break out. They even won mixed reality game of the year, some award like that for their mixed reality game mode.
There's
from
a
us.
reason for it.
Yeah, it was
I still
really
love the
well-polished.
interview we did though.
Mm-hmm. You see
Watching
the people
studio
working in the
coming
back.
as the morning's going on, the people coming into work.
Yeah, I think he met with us like 5-6 a.m. his
It
time.
was early there.
Yeah, cool.
But what
wicked
happened?
Cool guy.
People went right to work, came down, sat down, put the headset on. started doing- That was awesome.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you like
good studio.
if you like good developers, you want them to stick around in VR, check out Espire MR missions. They deserve all the love, especially doing moves like if you own Espire 2, you automatically get it.
This is going to freak me out.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So this next one's wild because remember hand tracking when we first got our Quest 2s? It was on hand tracking 1.0, and then it hit,
I remember when it didn't
1.5,
work.
2.0. Dude, it's come such a long way. And Meta has now, they're rolling out hand tracking version 2.4. It continues to get better. They've made significant improvements to what a feature of it called fast motion mode, which has to be turned on by developers on the developer side. It doesn't automatically apply to every game that uses hand tracking. Fast motion mode does pretty much what the name would sound like. It better tracks fast moving hands. Think punches. Like Upload VR in their article of it, they attached a GIF comparing 2.3 and 2.4, and it's them punching. And the ability to track the hand going really fast punching is, we're hitting the point, hand tracking mixed reality boxing games, it might even be ready for it. Like, it looks so good.
The hand tracking's more ready than the boxing game.
Pretty much at this point. And again, fast motion mode has to be turned on the developer side. But if it is turned on, version 2.4 brings with it faster hand acquisition, which means that when your hands enter the view, that's the speed that it starts to track it. So like if you pull your hand back out of tracking side, there's much less time that before it activates when you bring it back on. Advanced motion upsampling, which they say smooths out fast gestures, and between hand tracking and controller input during high energy interactions. So cool stuff. Hand tracking just gets better and better.
Well, the more it gets used too, the better it'll. We learned that day one.
Dude, I think
One
we're
of
at
the OGs.
I think we're at the point I want to see someone do a hand tracking boxing game. I mean, obviously that takes money and time and resources, but
I want to see somebody do a boxing game that like every week isn't a new story and how you have to play it because people are finding workarounds or all this other dumb shit. It's like, come on, piece it together, man.
I think that it's so impressive how far hand tracking has come, and the fact that they're able to do fast motion at this level is quite impressive. So it only gets better, and I think it'll only continue to get better too. So good stuff.
What's awesome too is they only have to go so fast because human beings can never go faster than that. That's what pisses me off with these workarounds people do with swinging things or using extensions. just not possible. So if that has that effect and taking those little workarounds people seem to gravitate to, then I'm all for it. But dude, since Unplugged, I've been blown away with hand tracking.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I could take years ago an invisible pick in my hand and strum a guitar and the finger movement, come on. So yeah, it's gone nothing but the days of having to have super duper bright lights and white gloves and all these other hacks to make it work good are gone. It's freaking awesome. So even more awesome, Maestro, another DLC.
Man, on fire with your top rhythm games this week.
I had to grab
Beat Saber, Maestro. Like, no, this is a good rhythm game week for you.
This one, again, affordable, $8.99. But if you like Pirates of the Caribbean, $8.99 is probably the cheapest thing you've ever spent for that brand name. But you're getting more than just a song. You're getting a little handful. This DLC is known as All Aboard. Arr, all aboard. I assume that's how you're supposed to say it, because you also can get some. You can also get some piratey cosmetics and.
Surprised they didn't call it All Aboard, matey.
All aboard, matey. But anyways, digressing. So 2 tracks that they claim everyone's going to know: Hans Zimmer and Klaus Baldetz. He's a pirate. Now it's funny, by name I don't know it, but by playing it I do. And Jack Sparrow, which I'm sure everybody has heard in their life. You also get a sea shanty song called Wellerman, and then Rimsky-Korsakov's The Shipwreck, and following it up with Ralph Vaughan Williams' A Sea Symphony Overture.
Dude, they're rolling hard with IPs and stuff.
Holy shit.
Pirates of the Caribbean's huge.
You're also getting stuff, Buccaneer-themed costumes for your orchestra. You're getting a handload of other little add-ons. Dude, environment, Kraken. You can have
Come on.
Dude, a Kraken and a shipwreck. Come on. Including a Kraken's foot baton, too.
Come on.
Dude, I love... Maestro rolls hard.
Mm-hmm. They've done Star Wars, Game of Thrones.
They'll reach a point where IPs that might have been reluctant might be more, yo, why are we not on this?
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy is. What the fuck?
Man,
love it. No, I have nothing bad to say about Maestro. It is.
We've been impressed with it since it was
a demo.
Yeah, the demo. We played that demo so much.
It was a damn good demo.
Yeah.
I used to get angry, dude. Like, they're never going to make this game.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff from Maestro there. And then this next one from a developer we absolutely love, Not Suspicious. Their game Banners and Bastions has
suspiciously.
Yes, it's awfully suspicious.
Suspicious.
It is now out with full release. It's not in early access anymore. It is a full-blown, full launch as of December 15th. They launched version 1.0 update, which adds some new units, a new bestiary. I don't know how to pronounce that. It also brings an autumn battlefield biome and more. So good stuff there. Love it.
How far into his next game do you think he already is?
200 days.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm just being silly because of the way he
180 is in my head.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how many concepts of games he has.
Yeah, it was at this point, do you think he's running 3 or 4 at once?
They're probably doing so many prototypes of
since the base structure of the if what we think is true, conceptually they will all be that same outer shell.
I still have the idea of a multiplayer hub, a social hub where you can hang out with your buddies, and then each one of you can play a different bubble at the same time and hang out in the room. The game's good, man. Banners and Bastions, I think, passed a lot of people's expectations. It uses procedurally generated maps. It's kind of like tower defense-y. It's very good.
It's even better than very good.
Amazing.
Freaking super duper good. No, I'm stoked about this one. I'm not gonna lie, if they didn't go this route and just gave me more missions, I'd probably still love it just the same. That's how much I enjoy what they brought to the table. I'm talking about Dawn of Jets, aerial combat. They got a nice handful of jets, I would say, I'd love to know if there's going to be more and more coming. What if there's a bigger picture than what they've already brought to the table? But they had multiplayer and beta for a while. It's now you can play it, dude. Full release, $20 on sale for the next 14 days. So by the time you hear this, 13 days for $19.99. I believe you can still squeeze in the Ruff Talk VR code on a sale item, I think. Currently holding a 4.7 with 416 reviews, which is amazing. Dawn of Jets.
For when it was early access, they picked up all those.
Get your hands on, dude. It is so, I'll tell you right now, the music score is great when you're flying. The operational control of the air or the jet is great. You got to start the thing, little switch to lower your like your freaking top.
I know you were going to say cockpit. It was just funny the way
I'm in the cockpit. I'm just excited. I was so stoked when it was Tom Plays VR. I'll give the credit. I saw his video of it. I said, how do I not own this? I thought for a second he had something I didn't early access. I'm like, what's this? And then I was like, you kidding me? How have we never talked about it, never played it, never looked, boom, bought it.
And now there's multiplayer.
Now there's multiplayer. I went in beta and it was some skill. This is a skill issue game. You're not going to go in there and I'm just going to casually look around. Nobody will fuck with me.
You're getting taken out.
You're getting
dog fighting, baby.
Dude. It was hardcore.
Yeah.
But if
Good
you
stuff.
like flying and you like flying in VR and you don't own Dawn of Jets, the shame. No, that's how I felt. I was
Like, how did I miss this one?
It's a polished freaking operationally it works. Dude, if you're flying, you can't, you're going to have fuck ups. You're going to notice that pretty quick.
You're going to get killed.
I love it though. And when you pull the trigger in this game, pop, 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 pop. It's an awesome, perfect. You almost think like, oh, am I getting gypped on sound? But then like that amount seconds later, you'll see in the distance.
Did you play this one with the Wooger?
Could you?
No, did you?
I did not.
Oh, this is a great one with the Wooger. I'm going to have to try that this week.
Especially for pulling those triggers. You're going to feel it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I get giddy with this game.
No,
I've been a fan since the second I fired it up and was like, "Ooh, I get to flick the switches and I get to manually do the flaps." This is, you could argue campaign could be done different, but I'm
You're happy with it?
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not shitting on what they brought. They brought a great product. It works. Do they have more? What are they doing with it? It's awesome.
I'll give them a lot of props. You've been blown away since I've heard it since the first time you played it.
What I like is the community that plays it obviously feels that way because they've reviewed it quite well. Like you said, most of that came early access.
Yeah.
And that's a dangerous. We've seen how dangerous that can be.
To stick out in early access on the Quest store is not easy these days. So huge props to them. Well, we've hit that time of the show where it's over. No, I'm just kidding. It's time for our time for our Patreon shout out. Give a shout out to our Patreon peeps on our on-air shout out tier. People who help keep our lights on, week after week, month after month. Huge thank you, as always, to Asim, Amelia, Carson, Espire Mike, Jake, Crispy, Shoes, Tom, Chris, and Danae. Thank you all for your continued support week after week, month after month. And you can join that esteemed list by visiting the link in our episode description, our show notes, and clicking on the Patreon link there and joining the on-air shout-out tier. And in that episode description, you will also see a link for our Discord. Don't forget, we have a great community in our Discord of VR discussion, game meetups, technology discussion, movie discussion, music discussion,
car racing,
Formula One discussion,
food.
You name it, it'll be there. And man, now I can feel, when UFC pay-per-views cost $70, $80, you don't really want to tell someone like, dude, you got to watch the fights tonight. Like, I don't even want people to spend that kind of money.
No, I've been public about it for years.
But now the UFC is going to Paramount, $7.99, and you get access to every single UFC card this year for $7.99 a month. So the cost of being a UFC fan, not saying some Russian links might have popped up at times, but if you were to buy every pay-per-view, the cost was over $1,000 a year.
Oh, it was ridiculous. Plus you needed the ESPN subscription, which was $89 a year.
now for less than the cost of the ESPN subscription, less than $100 a year, you get every UFC card. So maybe we can do something in big screen sometime watching a card. That would be fun. Do like a little watch party in there. Yeah. Big screen's not bad.
Could do something.
Yeah, we could do something.
Figure something out.
Yes, discussions of everything in the Ruff Talk VR Discord. So check out our Patreon, check out our Discord. And like you teased with Donna Jets, don't forget, code word Ruff Talk VR at checkout. Until the end of the year, we'll save you 20% off any game on the MetaQuest store. And after the start of the year, the code's still valid. It's just back down to 10%. So code word Ruff Talk VR, RUFFTALK VR at checkout and save some money on MetaQuest games and help support the show. And now back to the news. So it's that time of year where unfortunately always seems like things get cut towards the end of the year, you know, budgets for next year and stuff like that. And maybe a bit over a year ago, it was announced that Meta was doing some third-party headsets. You know, Asus ROG and Lenovo were supposed to come out with their own Quest operating system headsets. Third-party devices, you know? But it's been confirmed to Road to VR that Meta has, quote-unquote, paused the program to focus on building world-class first-party hardware and software needed to advance the VR market. So, the Lenovo and Asus ROG headsets probably aren't happening. If they're canceled now, I doubt that they'll be re-brought back on. So, you know, there is a lot of headsets on the market as is. I don't know if this is necessarily a bad thing. I know that there are some people that were really looking forward to these headsets, especially, you know, enthusiasts, and that's understandable. But, you know, you don't want to dilute the market either. And if they're looking to put out some high-end headsets next year, the year after, and I get why the decision was made. But it is good, you know, they announced this 20 months ago, and it's been silent since, so it is good just to have confirmation that, yeah, it's not happening, otherwise speculation happens.
And you don't know what could happen down the road.
Yes, maybe it's something they'll revisit in the future, too.
I wouldn't necessarily say there's a lot of headsets on the market for the consumer. There's a few consumer-friendlier headsets on the market. So if it was something that was going to drive more consumer-friendly headsets, then that sucks. But if it was going to be something that was going to drive the price up, then
I think it was going to be more than the $1,000 plus range of headsets, if I had to guess. But what do I know?
We don't know. We never will. But I, you know, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. End of year makes sense to. If it's not realistic and they don't want to do it, they're not going to do it. But
Look at the amount of headsets put out by Meta since we started covering it. We've had the Quest 2, the Quest Pro, then the Quest 3, and the 3S. Like, you know, the rate of headsets has been quite, if anything, too fast. So, yeah, I think we have.
I'm
enough.
old school. Yeah, I'd say not fast enough, but that's just
well, consoles used to come out even longer in between. Look at the time.
No, but you could jump to another console.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the end of the world. You had 3 real serious heavy hitters, tooth and nailing it at each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll have the Steam frame next year. We'll see the damage that makes.
So you slip and yeah, that sucks though, to a degree.
Yeah, you know,
I guess more from the big picture of people who are probably already laying their infrastructure to.
We just bought the PlayStation VR2.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I'm not
a little over a year ago. Bought a Quest 3. Yeah,
this gives us breathing time.
Got a Steam frame coming next year. Who knows what else?
I kind of want the Steam frame.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Steam frame's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah,
we've been doing a lot of PC VR gaming. Like,
I haven't really seen the downside to it yet.
Mm-hmm.
On paper, anyways, I like it.
Yeah, like no pass through is kind of, you know, not everyone will agree with me. That's fine. That's why we all have opinions. I like doing pass through when playing flat games on a big immersive screen. Like when I'm playing my Xbox games on the Quest, if I'm doing virtual desktop to play my PC games on my Quest, I like doing it in a pass-through environment. I can still see, you know, my girlfriend next to me. I can look at what she's watching on TV. Like, it's just better to me versus being in like an all-black room. So no pass-through on the Steam frame's a little disappointing. And then, well, it has pass-through, but it's the black and white infrared style. And then there's no hand tracking, was a little surprising too. But other than that, and what it offers, it's great.
So maybe we'll get a hands-on by that time.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough. But speaking of PS5 and PS5 VR2 specifically.
You mean PSVR2?
Yes. Yeah, what I call it, PS5 VR2.
Mm-hmm.
No, just PSVR2. Zero Caliber, now available. It's not the cheapest, $24.99, but at the same time, when you compare it to any flat screen game, man, that's a steal. Not the cheapest, but it's a great game. X-Real Games, out now. PlayStation.
Multiplayer too.
Yeah. Dude, we have to get this.
Mm-hmm.
It was delayed for a little while, but it's out in the wild. I can't say I like the game. I like the game on standalone, so damn well I want to play it on
I was watching some videos of it, and the graphics look really good on the videos I saw, so I got to go in there and check it out myself for sure.
Seems like it took a while for this to get there.
I know. I'm surprised it wasn't yet.
Uh-huh.
Even that screenshot, though, the graphics just look great.
Dude, so far, visually, the games do look better on that PlayStation VR 2. Not even going to attempt to argue that.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest game is Gran Turismo, dude.
Yeah, we definitely got to grab this one.
Holy crap. Yeah, $24.99. Grab it on the PlayStation. I love their ecosystem on their store. Dude, Apple Pay. I can buy a game on the PlayStation Store with Apple Pay. You know how dangerous that is? Holy moly. I give them a lot of credit.
I don't think that the Apple Pay is an option on the Quest Store when you go to the checkout.
It is not. You better link a card, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably the same card you're going to link to Facebook you want to send money to. That when I first time, because I got the app before the console showed up because they were delayed. And I'm like, oh.
I can double click the side of my phone and I get a game.
I'm like, is this real? I'm like looking at the symbol by clink clink. No fucking way.
Yeah, I love Apple
That's
Pay.
Scary. That's as scary as tap to pay.
No, we'll definitely have to try to get our hands on this one. And
nope, I'm excited. I'm glad it's there. Selfishly, I just feel it took a little while, but I think the players are going to love it.
Mm-hmm. And this is the first Zero Caliber, not the second as well. So maybe we'll see the second follow soon.
Look at how good. Dude.
I know. We got it. I love the missions in Zero Caliber as well.
Mm-hmm.
I always played it more for the co-op story than the PvP mode. So I like co-op shooters like that.
Zombie mode.
Yeah. Let's go. All right, we'll try to get our hands on this one this
dude,
week.
There's so much we have to. It's the end of the year, dude, and people are like
things are coming in faster than we got time for, especially coming off our show. Well, now that the showcase and the Ruffathon are done, it's like we're getting our time back.
There's so many like development teams just pushing out all this shit at the end of the year. Like, come on.
Well, you know how it was during the lead up to the Ruffathon. So much shit was coming out, and like every night we can't play. We got to watch the showcase. We gotta edit. So
painful.
Good stuff though. Great work from X-Real Games. Definitely excited to try that out.
I want it to Tabor some more. Just call it Tabor front.
Go a couple rounds of forefront, a couple raids of Tabor. Let's go. Honestly, I think the new bunker layout too will make it faster to load up your gear and stuff like that because the way everything's already set up.
You saying this with a straight face?
Yeah.
Right.
Took us a little bit yesterday because we were learning this. Like how much time do we spend exploring it? But you're not exploring it every time you play.
No, but you will need to invest time to have your shit set where you want it so you can grab and go, and that takes time.
I tried to do that in the previous bunker setup, but I can only have a couple rounds pre-set up between the mannequins and the walls.
Storage.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Storage. It's all going to be in. I would always have to go to my terminal. Now I don't think I'm going to have to as much. So, speaking of saving money, you mentioned it with
saving money's good.
Donna Jets that the games are on sale. There's a huge sale going on the MetaQuest sale, on the MetaQuest store. A bunch of games are anywhere from 20% to 65% off on the Quest store until January 4th. So a couple weeks from now, games are still on sale. Games like Asgard's Wrath 2, Reach is already 20% off. Into the Radius 2, Behemoth, Arizona Sunshine, Demio's on sale. Resident Evil 4 is on sale. Ruins Magus, Arcane Age. Arcane Age is 33% off. Walkabout Mini Golf. Games like Surviving Mars Pioneer. I'll get biased and go to some of ours. Trombone Champ is on sale. Don't forget Walkabout Mini Golf is on sale. Walkabout Mini Golf is 40% off. Come on. down to $15 for Walkabout Mini Golf. Seems like Pistol Whip's on sale. V-Racer Hover Bike. Let's go. So if there's any games that you've been looking for, check them out on the Quest store now because shit is cheap right now. Really smart to do leading in the holidays too. It's been a massive sale.
I was scrolling through 2,400 Xbox games on sale last night.
Jeez. Yeah, holiday sales are so important for stores to do.
Do you know how long it takes to look at those games?
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time, dude.
2,000's a lot.
Yeah, it's over 2,000 games are on sale. Yeah, no, I think it's genius, especially with the holidays coming. And couple that with a lot of people do make digital purchases now. It makes sense. I mean, you know your kid's going to be opening something up on Christmas morning. Why not have all this shit ready to roll? Just hit the install. And again, it's the holiday season. I'm just going to divert for a second. We mentioned this last year. If you're buying your kid a PlayStation, some, VR headset, an Xbox, set it up first. Mm-hmm. Do the install. Make sure, because shit can happen on Christmas when a whole bunch of people get shit and start plugging it in.
In a couple of years, the Microsoft servers went down.
Yeah, and it sucks. I get not wanting to open your kid's present, but let's be honest. You can put it back in the box and boom, close the box, and they'll be double stoked when you're like, look, you could present those parental controls if you need to, so you don't have to go to your child to ask them how to limit them because you think they're going to help you at that point. No. So there's a lot you can do. I'm a big believer in that.
Mm-hmm. Just to let them be able to just play it that day.
Yeah. Go look. It's all set up for you, little buddy. Got you a screen name and everything. Calling you Little Monster. You could. It's good. It's going to be a first experience for a lot of kids, but man, it's sad as a parent and a kid to watch servers crash on Christmas Day, dude.
And there's a lot of games that you could have played offline if it was just already set up.
Yeah. So anywho's, I think I diverted so much I didn't even realize it was back to me. I'm just excited for the holidays.
Sitting there looking at me. When's you going to start?
Puzzling Places. Made by realities.io.
Great game.
It's a jigsaw game, 3D jigsaw game. Tight looking pictures. I absolutely love it. As far as I know, the world loves it. I should try to pull up the actual review. 4.8 thousand. No, sorry. 4.8 stars. 2.7 thousand. Really flipped the switch on that one. They have hand tracking. They've got awesome puzzles, but they're giving everybody a free update. There's some quality of life improvements I really won't get into, but they're really good ones, to be honest with you. They have tightened up the responsiveness. The thing that I most like is this new journey mode. So it's not going to be all the pieces. It's going to be a select amount of pieces, and you'll put those pieces together, and it's going to get a little bigger, and another group of pieces is going to come up. It's less stressful,
intimidating,
as if
although you go to the big pieces though.
Well, I like the most amount you can. Mm-hmm. I won't lie, that can be a little dangerous even in this setting, but it is gratifying when you finish one of these. It also appears
you get to see it in 3D.
Oh, dude, how good is it? Therapeutic. But this journey mode, that's home run.
That's huge.
I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if I haven't done it yet, but I don't know if they're going to let you set pieces amount in a journey mode or if it's specific to
here's 20 pieces.
We want you. This is supposed to be stress-free.
It's supposed to be a journey.
Wow. They've also swapped out and refreshed some of their puzzles, their older puzzles for community favorites.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They're good. I got nothing bad to say about this. A whopping staggering price of $8.99. It's beyond worth it. This is an easy $14.99er. You could argue in its current state, maybe even $19 if you wanted to, but $8.99. It is on sale. Scoop it.
Good stuff.
I don't even
That's
use
huge.
the Ruff Talk code on this.
No, use the Ruff Talk code. No, I'm just kidding.
It's such a steal already.
Mm-hmm. Pay them full price. They deserve it.
Oh my God.
They've kept
on
it
a
alive.
sale price of $8.99. And have you heard anybody say anything in our community, outside our community?
If you like puzzle games, like classic puzzles, it's a good one.
Well, you know what it makes me wonder now? Has anybody absolutely shit on it.
They have 2% 1-star. I see. That's
What do you think the biggest? Cannot change the room in multiplayer. Oh my God.
is that their only 1-star?
No, not updating with
So some technical issues.
Yeah, but,
I
I see the problem with that one right there. It's like my machine's not working. Anywho,
How do I get the VR to work?
how do I get the VR? It's not doing the VRing.
But good stuff. Puzzling places.
That was
they,
cute.
they always crush it.
Yeah, I got nothing bad to say. And it's free. It's a free DLC. That's a free update they're giving.
1 star.
Amongst a litany of quality of life issues, you're getting the puzzles, you're getting that journey mode, which has me really excited. I'm going to jump in that.
So this next one, quickie, pretty simple, but always cool to see that these. Could have picked my word
I
there
ain't saying
better.
nothing.
Always cool to see these type of improvements. So the Meta Interaction SDK, which is something for developers to use in Unity, and there is a version for Unreal, but it's not as in depth, which automatically adds, certain interactions into the game, into your development process. SDKs make developers' lives so much easier. They've added hand-tracked climbing as part of their Interaction SDK. So now you'll be able to climb with hand tracking easy. Obviously, developers could find workarounds before, but the SDK makes it much more
Simplifies
cut and
that.
paste. Yeah. And then they also added different locomotion, like movement styles into it. A telepath locomotion, which is a hybrid between teleportation and smooth. So you kind of like click where you want to go, and instead of teleporting there, it kind of smoothly drags you there. They also added a walking stick locomotion, which it's like using walking sticks, kind of a little gorilla taggy. So cool stuff. They've also improved throwing as part of their SDK with hand tracking. So think beer pong, darts, bowling, frisbee, cornhole, basketball. All those will be improved with hand tracking in their Interaction SDK.
Which means shortly down the road, we as consumers will see the benefit from studios that were able to take advantage
since
of
it's
that.
a software side, the developers have to implement it into their game, and sometimes it's hard to update your to change out or start to use something if it wasn't used in the process. But
From the start, yeah.
I think of games like Just Hoops, updating to this if it
far
improves
is
the
that
throw.
game?
Yeah,
They
so good.
even in early time, they were doing really good with that. And now they seem to have quite the following. Interesting. Trombone Champ, Unflattened, baby. I don't know this Celeste game they speak of. It's an old flat screen game, but they are doing a song pack from this game. I do want to mention right now, before we even start that, $11.99 for Trombone Champ
On sale.
Unflattened on sale for the next 13 days as you're hearing this. Originally $19.99.
I'm biased. I'll say $11.99 for this game is a steal.
Take that, less than 20% after you put in Ruff Talk VR, dude. No joke. 4.9 stars, 378 reviews. It is what it is. These people want good rhythm games. If you haven't played Trombone Champ, you're playing with a trombone. What makes this interesting is the music's all flat. So you're not getting note for note songs that you're playing on a trombone. It's gonna sound a little wonky-ish but it's
that's part of the appeal.
That exactly, believe it or not, is one of the most alluring things to it.
Playing House of the Rising Sun with your trombone, come on.
That's not spot on, and they want you to have fun while doing it. Of course, they have the ever so competitive leaderboards, but that's totally up to you. So if you are in fact like I cannot live without this Celeste song pack, you're getting a lot. And it was noted that some of the songs had to be carefully edited down because they're over 10 minutes in length in their raw form. And your arm's going to get a little sore, believe it or not, playing the trombone for 10 minutes. But real quick, you get First Steps, Madeline and Theo, Resurrection, Spirit of Hospitality. I wondered if anybody is going to be like, fuck yeah, that song, dude. I just don't know.
These type of games, unless they have cult followings.
They do. Got to be careful, too. Scattered and Lost, Star Jump, Reflection, Confronting Myself, Heart of the Mountain, and Reach for the Summit. So that is out in the wild. If you have the flat screen version, though, you got a little extras. They got. Will that come to Quest? I wonder. Interesting. I'm not going to bring it up because we'll
don't
just
push
wait
me.
for it. Yeah, I'm just asking.
Oh, I'm just curious. Let me ask.
Let me just stare you in the face as I read these.
Yeah.
Pizza Tower. Does that make you feel a special way? Is that coming to Quest? You're smart. You're not even looking. All right, but anyway,
drinking my coffee.
I love Trombone Champ. Admittingly, I probably do like Maestro a smidge more. Beat Saber, I like them.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, Beat Saber's your favorite.
It working. Beat Saber always be my favorite right now. Maestro, this is my number 3, and
which is still that's hard to break into rhythm games in the top.
But see what I got here. I got lightsabers with 1, lightsabers and cubes with 1, no brainer. I'm a fucking orchestra conductor, dude. My hands are my magic. And then trombone, I will never in my life ask for or play a trombone. So this fits that need.
It's such a distinct sound.
No, they're having fun with it. And what I like is they've doubled down, they tripled down, they're not slowing down. To me, the Beat Saber is going to do Beat Saber, right? They're going to come out with DLCs. They're going to come out with these amazing Maestro and Trombone Champ. To me, are the two that who can you add into it to compete with them?
Right?
You can't.
Running out of rhythm game ideas.
They're my Sony and Xbox right there. I want to see them battle. I know they'll probably collab someday because the space is all friendly, but I want them to battle. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep bringing these DLCs. Keep going. Go for crossover IP. Whatever you got to do. The desire's there.
And since we're talking about my work stuff, I do have to say, too. I don't have to, but I feel...
Cheap plug coming.
Yeah. Quick plug. RoboQuest pre-orders on the MetaQuest store opened. Get 10% off if you pre-order, and an exclusive weapon that's going to be announced soon.
So, I want it.
Go pre-order. No, I'm just kidding.
Jerk.
Yeah. Yeah, but more info will come out on what that weapon is now. But yeah, you can now pre-order RoboQuest on the MetaQuest store.
No, I'm excited to see what your work's going to do this year. There
I'm biased. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm not asking for answers.
No, I was going to say RoboQuest is one that I want on the standalone headset so badly. With multiplayer, let's go. Playing that with you is going to be like peak VR to me. Seeing how, because it's easy to die by yourself.
I want to know what other ones they're bringing.
And then I think, I instantly go to us having different style builds. With which gun we have, it's going to be so much strategy for RoboQuest VR. So I'm excited. So on the Quest side of things, the MetaQuest now officially has a Disney Plus app with downloads and Dolby Atmos. So previously you could watch Disney Plus on the website with the Horizon OS or web browser, but there was no dedicated app. And like that, it was limited to 720p. Now you can watch it in 1080p.
Really?
Oh, I'm sorry. You can watch it in 4K.
Damn.
With Dolby Vision HDR.
I wasn't feeling as impressed as I should have been with the 1080.
Yeah, no, that was a big mistake on my end. It's not 1080, it's 4K.
Hey, what about 720, dude?
Yeah, that's a big step up from the 720 that you were limited to when you're watching it on the web browser style. So cool stuff. The app is obviously free, but then you need a Disney Plus subscription, which I'm pretty sure you have as well too. So
Disney Plus? 100%.
These type of apps, though, the only thing they're missing is the ability to watch it in a group. There needs to be
some
more.
of them give you some damn good environments too. But
It's like
you're there alone.
These apps, they really need that group watching.
I'm just a rich, sad man alone in his big leather couch watching my 200-foot screen.
And I should mention that the app is only available in the US, but if you VPN it, you can be anywhere in the world and download it from there,
Okay.
So if you're in another country, if you VPN to America, you can download it. It's always weird when things are region locked with apps. Like, it's so stupid to even do these days because people just VPN. So
yeah, but I was reading a lot of people who use VPNs on Ghosts of Tabor to hack are getting banned because a lot of VPNs reuse the IP address.
Yeah, that's
so they're getting whapped left and right.
Well, don't use VPNs to cheat.
Just
use VPNs to
for
download
legit
apps
legal
you can't,
stuff like watching cool movies. Okay, dude, every game I am talking about today is crushing it in the review department. This next one being Spatial Ops from Resolution Games, 4.8 stars, 942. That's pretty damn good received. But this is a cool freaking change. They're giving a free update, adding custom tools or custom rules that you can do, but in real time. This is called the Blueprint Combat Update. You can edit the spatial map in real time, and the other players will see it.
Wow.
Dude, this I have to see. We need a big play space though. Undo, redo, hazardous damage things that'll pull health. What I'm liking is you can do this in real time. Set the difficulties. You can tweak the bot difficulties.
Let's go.
Dude, I just don't trust myself in a small space. I don't know how this
Remember me sliding in the resolution?
That's all I had to see. And that was a monstrous play space, all things considered.
Dude, I was baseball sliding on the ground, totally taking it too hard. I was sweating balls.
Dude, that was 2 years ago. Right? They've done so good with this game. They were on the something special back then. Such a good studio.
I think it says too there's a co-op survival mode now. I want to try that with you.
Yeah, I
like
see
co-op
that coming.
I like co-op stuff a lot more than competitive sometimes, you know?
I thought when they put this out, it was going to be not done. I figured they'd keep it active as far as functioning, but I didn't expect many updates from it.
No,
so to be getting like game-changing updates that can you really stack it all in one side's favor though? If you really want it,
custom rules, you know,
like invite strangers and give them like a spoon, and
you get a pistol. I get all these other guns right next to me. Yeah. All the weapon spawn points are on my side.
Your good weapons are in front of me.
Dude, I had so much fun when we played it too. Remember sneaking up on the developer and popping him a couple times?
Couple round the corner shots. Damn. Ooh. I got that round the corner shot in Forefront. And the dude complimented me on it because he was hiding. And all I did was take my gun and go pop, pop. And he saw it in real time, just the gun come around. Because I knew he was there, but it was good. Sorry, I digress.
All right, dude, I could do a whole episode just talking about our
Spatial Ops. If you don't have it, grab it. It is a whopping, ready for this. It's on sale, $11.99.
Dude, so many good games.
If you can scoop a game that's almost 5 stars, and literally almost every game we've spoken about so far, it falls in this category, and they're under $20. Get the hell out.
Dude, so many good games on sale right now.
And it wasn't cherry picked like that. It was like, dude, I only want to talk about stuff that's on sale. So I'm just stoked. They're all on sale.
This next one I'm hyped for. We got to try it. It's called VR Giants. It's a co-op VR platformer. In the game, one person controls a Goliath, and the other person controls a human companion called David. And it's out now on Quest 3 and 3S. And if you buy the game, you can invite a friend to join you to be the other player at no extra cost. So only one of you have to actually own the game.
I love when peeps do that.
And they say that there's going to be a campaign of 8 hours, and there's also cross-platform multiplayer across Quest and Steam. That's cool. But the player that you invite to join you for free has to play as David. You play as the Goliath if you're the owner.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, it's the incentive to...
There's 23 different levels in the game with 4 different environment biomes: ice, desert, volcano, and pasture. So, cool stuff.
All right.
I love this type of stuff. You know,
yeah, I love the bait to get you to get your buddy to play it, but then if your buddy can't be the biggest character.
$19.99 on the Quest store.
Is it on sale right now?
No, not on sale, but
really?
I don't know if you can go on sale right after launch.
Oh, that makes sense. So why didn't you launch on sale? Make more sense.
But no, love that stuff.
All right. So I haven't tried this. It's called On Point.
It's on point.
It's on point, bro. They're saying it got a major. I'm gonna say right now, full disclosure, we will end up playing this. So I feel like maybe I should have heard about this, but I don't. It's an arcade shooter. Looks like they've got mini games. They're full release, made by, sorry, I'm butchering this, Australian developer called Actual Digital. It is now in full release for a price of, on sale from $19.99. This one's $12.99. 34 reviews already with a 4.4. That's what kind of piqued my interest here. There's a couple of different modes. Play individual mini games of your choice, or go into marathon mode, which lets you play through all, ready, 100, unless this is a misprint, 115 mini games in a row.
Wow.
You hearing that number?
115?
Sees you try getting through all.
Can my Quest battery last that?
Hell no, dude. There's no way. You can earn arcade tickets to unlock more options. Ooh, I like unlockables.
Mm-hmm. Arcade tickets is a cool way to do it, too. It brings back those old arcade vibes.
They've also added new environments and 60 more mini games to choose from.
Wow.
What is going on? How have I never heard about this?
That's such an insane number.
Has anybody spoken about this? Have you heard about it?
No, this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I will 1,000. I'm going to get so distracted. Oh, it kind of reminds me that mouse extraction, not graphically at all.
Oh, Rodent People Origins.
Yeah. Remember the mini games he had?
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for this.
Okay. $12.99.
On sale?
Sale ends in 13 days as you're listening to it. Hundreds of arcade. I don't know. That had to be a misprint. 115 mini games. Well, full release. We'll jump in. We'll see.
Definitely got to check this one out. Sounds fun.
Kudos to them. Another Australian developer.
Those Aussies. So this next one's a whole bunch of nothing sauce to me because it kind of went without saying, but I guess it does need to get clarified.
Yeah, we even debated.
Like, do we even include it?
Probably shouldn't.
But it did made the it made the rounds.
Yeah, it did.
Andrew Bosworth, Meta's CTO. He does Ask Me Anythings all the time on Instagram. And somebody asked him, following the news of Meta cutting 30% from Reality Labs and reallocating that budget to wearables, they asked, is VR dead for Meta now? 30% is not 100% budget cut either, so that right off the top.
That was the first thing, like, well, who's going, where's the other 70% going?
Yeah.
If you didn't cut it.
So they asked, is VR dead for Meta now? You seem to have moved on to glasses and AI. And Andrew Bosworth's answer was right off the top, VR is not dead. And then he just went on to say that they're investing a lot in glasses and AI. And, over the years, the last decade, they've always invested in VR, AI, and smart glasses. It's just what, the amount that goes to each does change year to year as part of the budget process of any major company. And he had a good point. He's like, anytime you hear news that deals in absolutes, like Meta's all in on this or this is dead, like it's probably not true. So just try to put a stamp that, there might be funding cuts, but it's not dead. It's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. It's just, I kind of get it. Like glasses are selling a lot right now. That's going to be where they put a lot of their money. So
selling a lot's an understatement.
In case anyone needed to hear it, VR is not dead at Meta. There might be a budget cut to the Reality Lab side, especially regarding Horizon Worlds, which they can cut a little bit more there too, if you know what I'm saying. But jokes aside, yeah, VR is not dead at Meta. 30% is not 100%. And I don't think they're going anywhere. It's just priorities are shifting.
Okay. Kind of goes full circle back to that 30% budget cut anyways.
Yeah, that would be my first exactly what I said at the start. 30% isn't 100%. Where's, like you said, where's the other 70%?
I want to see where that's going. Hey, did we ever play Iron Rebellion?
Nope, but I've heard nothing but good things.
I feel like
it's like our type of game. I know it's mech based, like
4 point. It came out a while ago. 4.6,
like 2021.
632 reviews, which should have more reviews for that time period. But
depends if they were App Lab at the time, though.
It's possible. Pretty solid. Just came out with a nice fat update. This is developed by good studio name, Black Beach Studio. It's called the Foundations Update. This is what's bringing them ready for their next phase of development. I'm just excited reading it. The next phase of development. So they're introducing what's called Abandoned Sector 9, which is the official new map created by a community Discord member of theirs called K-Force. It's been reworked by their environmental people.
That's cool. Taking community creation, bring it into the game. I love when games do that.
I kind of want to go into this. A very, very seriously overhauled AI system has been introduced. What exactly does that mean? Don't know.
Well, I like that it's regarding co-op, so.
There's so many of these things that pop up that I don't know how flew under radars. And
I've heard of the game a bunch, it's just there's only so many hours in the game.
And then I asked if we had played it because I know there were a few we have in the past. And sometimes the builds we get might not be there upon releases, and I'm like, I feel like I really would have remembered this. I'm gonna hate myself if we go into this and it's like one of the best games we've played
on
in a
jet
while.
style, yeah.
And it's freaking
co-op mech game. Like I'll buy this tonight with you. If you're down to grab it, I'm down to grab it. When a game's on sale like this,
Oh, dude, the graphics look pretty damn good. How are we not? I don't get it. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll grab this one. We'll check it out this week.
We might have some feedback by the end of the year.
There's so much to play too. We started Battle Group VR. We haven't had much time to go back in, but I'm loving that too. Like, there's so much out there.
Black Beach is calling the visual direction the highest fidelity environment ever produced for Iron Rebellion.
Yeah, good distinction there for Iron Rebellion.
I could have said it real right?
Yeah.
No, it looks good. I want to jump in. If you played it, let me know how it is.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I feel ashamed I didn't.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. It's not flown under my radar. It's just I haven't had a chance to go in. But if you're gonna play it, if you want it, I'll grab it today too. We definitely got to check it out. Talk about it a bit more next week. So, as always, let's close off the show with the upcoming VR games through January and February. That's announced. There's going to be a lot more that come, I'm sure. But Puzzles of the World comes to MetaQuest on January 8th, to the Quest 3 specifically. Katana Red Flowers, launching on the Quest on January 15th. Ghost Cam, sounds spooky, coming January 19th to PC, VR, and Quest. Orcs Must Die by the Blade. So excited for this one. Coming January 22nd to the MetaQuest. Salmon Man, which we have fun saying every week. Coming January 22nd to PC, VR, and MetaQuest. Pirates VR Jolly Roger. Launching on the Quest 3. Or coming on January 29th. Dread Meridian. Coming January 2026 to PC, VR, and MetaQuest. Fixer Undercover. Was on the Ruff Talk VR Gaming Showcase. So hyped for that one. Coming January 2026. No date, but coming in January to MetaQuest. FA18 Pilot Simulator. Coming January 2026 to MetaQuest. Ooh, I'm excited there. $1 Million Decision. Coming January 2026 to MetaQuest. And Race Club. Coming January 2026 to MetaQuest.
Ooh, I'm down for racing. Skyleap, January 2026, PSVR2. Wow, 2025 is gone. It's just gone. Wow. Slime Lab, January 2026, PC, VR, and Quest. Spell Siege, January 2026, Quest. Void Jump VR, January 2026, PC, VR. January starting off pretty good. Aces of Thunder, no Quest. February 3rd, PC, VR, PSVR 2, which we're in. Tin Hearts Act 1, sadly, February 12th on Quest. It does seem very theme related, but we'll see. Pericodo, February 20th, PC, VR. Bite World, I was almost not able to say that. Bite World, February 22nd, PC, VR. EXD, Extra Dimensional, February 2026, PC, VR. Dear Metaverse, February 2026, Quest, and Omega Pilot Evolution, February 2026 on Pico, ERR, PSVR 2, and Quest.
Gotta have at least one Pico.
They still squeeze in, but the Pico relevance, I mean, we're in North America, so it's hard to say the relevance.
I always want to get my hands on one.
Yeah.
But yeah, sad that they can never break
We have
in.
TikTok, but I can't have Pico, eh?
Yeah, what's
I
going
get
on
it.
here? So good stuff this week. Loaded week. Good way to not end the year yet. We got one more news next week.
We
and
got
then,
holidays.
Then we'll work on our Ruff Talk VR awards from there. So it's going to be a tough year. There's a lot of great releases this year. There's a lot of clutter, and it might make people think that there's, a weak year. But dude, when you go through the games that came out this year, there's too much for us to play. That's how you know it's a good year. So thank you all for tuning in. Go grab some games on sale. Use the code word Ruff Talk VR for 20% off to the end of the year, then 10% from there. Check out our Patreon, check out our Discord. And to all who celebrate, have a great Christmas. Have a great holiday season, no matter what you celebrate, though. Enjoy the snow, the cold, the winter. We're past the shortest day of the year now, so
Winter solstice has begun.
It's all up and up from here. So thank you all for tuning in, and we will check you out next week. Ciao, ciao.